Hey guys, Will here from StayFrostyCinema. Here I've got one of my own gameplays of Team Defender on the Dome. First off, before you get confused about what's going to happen here, I was doing horrific for the first part of this game. Luckily I do make a comeback after all, so be sure to stick around for that. Moving on, I'm using the G36C assault rifle right now, easily one of my favorite guns. Although here's a strange tidbit. I went back to the M4A1, M16, SCAR, LCM901, and whatnot to see what it would be like to go back to earlier assault rifles and take them into battle with new experience. When I progressed through to the G, I wasn't doing as good as I usually did with it. Similar thing with other guns in the AR class. It could be nothing, but I think going back and trying older gives you a new feeling for the newer ones, or at least the ones that are locked later on. And it's kind of hard to readjust when you go back. Once I did, which was obviously after this game, I was playing a lot better because it was kind of like in an analogy, using the tools that aren't the best to dig a hole or something. And then you get good with those tools, and then people give you better tools, like the best tools, and then you're like, wow, this is easy. This is I'm good with the bad tools. I'm going to be amazing with the good tools. Or something like that. So that's why I suggest that anyone who hasn't given the early ARs a try should go back and try them out. They're fun and challenging, and you'll have a good time with them. I convinced my friend to do that, and now he loves the M4A1 that he had never even used before. So, yeah. Anyway, now I'm just prowling around corners here. Get flashed there, and I fall down, hit the ground. Now right here, I reached a hysterical point. Bringing out my LMG. I wasn't being serious at the moment, and I felt like shooting some stuff, and this was not a good idea. I do not know why I do this crap. I guess it's my solution for almost never rage quitting. I like to think that everyone has a solution for doing bad. Mine happens to be bringing the biggest gun I have available and going on a super mission to save the Americas. Without further ado, I decide to run into this building feeling like Batman, shoot at absolutely nothing, and eventually get killed. Let me remind you, I was not really in a serious state of mind, and I usually don't do this shit. I lied, I do this shit a lot, but anywho, I died there, and I decided to buck up and get back into the game, pulling out my Multitask class made up of the MK14 and, thanks to Overkill Perk, the Striker. Now, I really do like this class, and the idea of it. You get to use the shotgun at close range, and then swippity swap over to your long range capable weapon, and you end up finding moderate to good success from all ranges. According to my choice of guns, I wasn't looking for much of a challenge, but hey, bringing out the best stuff it's not always trying to show off. It's not always a game of, hey, I did good with this, and that's not that good. I just wanted to get back into the game, so I brought the best. Now, the Striker is a great shotgun. I find it to be my favorite, and despite some of them being buffed, I didn't find as much enjoyment from using any other shotguns. The MK14 is an absolute tank at medium and long ranges. Undeniable. I've seen the statistics, its damage is amazing. Now, those who disagree have hot dog fingers, because the MK14 will always reward a quick trigger finger, and at longer ranges is almost guaranteed the kill in just under a few shots. I wouldn't put my money on close quarters combat with it, but thanks to having the Striker on backup, that isn't a huge worry of mine when using this class. And that's why I like it. It's efficient, and it's realistic, and I tend to do good with it when I pull it out, which is right now. As you may have noticed, I am playing Team Defender. Team Defender has solidified as one of my favorite game types. As of right now, I discovered via Elite, I've played the most time in Team Defender. It's not the only thing I play, obviously, but it's very appealing to me. It's got a fun objective, lots of potential points to be earned, and a lot of people in there are idiots, so you end up doing pretty damn good most of the time, and who doesn't like that? If you spend too much time raging and free-for-all, take a breather and go play some Team Defender. Right now, I'm just racking them up here with the dynamic duo. Going around these corners confidently with my Striker. And right now I get my Predator missile, and then surprisingly, right here, I'll turn around the corner, take a shot, and there, my attack heli. I had unknowingly picked up the flag there, giving me 1 point. Another good thing about Team Defender that I hadn't noticed when it happened, so I was kind of dazzled. As I call up the chopper, I decide to go ahead and throw down my pred here. Opening the lap topo and shooting down. Unexpectedly, I receive a triple kill from it. With my striker at the ready. In a sec. There we go. Okay, switch back, Will. There we go. With my striker at the ready, I confidently advance through these close range areas. And around the corner, I managed to pick off these 2 chaps with one running around the corner. There he goes. Now somewhere here. There we go. I throw down my trophy when the predator appears in my HUD, and then run down the hill with my heli watching my back for the final moments of the match. And now the game is up, and you get to watch a nice slow-mo kill by some guy with the duo punches, killing the guy who dare touch my trophy, to conclude this spiffy little comeback in a 21-9 Team Defender on Dome. Nothing amazing, but I had enough fun with this game I thought I'd share it with you guys. So, now it's time to say thank you for watching. Go ahead and check out our other videos using the arrows which have been annotated for your convenience. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and make sure to subscribe to StayFrostyCinema as well. Once again, I am Will, and my gamer tag is GrievingShelf. Have a nice day, and more importantly, stay frosty.